It's only because it's you. I don't do these unless it's you or Nico or Ledge. I might fuck with Ledge when I fuck with Ledge. Ledge my brother. I might fuck with Ledge when I fuck with Ledge.
Nico said I be trash on the openers. Let me do the opener right this time, all right? What's good? It's your motherfucking boy Ledge Top Tier Podcast. What up, though? We got Nico TV, the undisputed voice of the West. Sacramento Kings hat wearing motherfucker every day, even though they terrible. But that's all good. We are here with the one, the only, the Bar God, coming off an incredible performance versus Tay Rock that a lot of y'all are calling the classic. This brother here already he threw I don't throw the C word a lot out there. He threw out classic. And we're here with the one and only Danny Myers. How was that, Nico? How was that?
Pathetic. That was terrible. Oh. That's not an introduction. You bring Danny Myers to the Friday Fix, and that's all you got? That's it? That's it? Man. Can I get the introduction, please? Can I handle this, please?
Do that.
This is my department. All right.
Do the little thing you do. Go ahead.
Yeah. Welcome everybody to the Friday Fix. Your boy Nico TV, the voice of the West, as some people call me. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento's in the building. I got my brother with me, Mr. All World, Top Tier Podcast. Ledge is here.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Before we introduce the special guest, you know how we start off every show. We get the set tripping up here.
No,
so if you was Hidden Gang, if you rocking with your boy,
no,
I need to see Hidden Gang in there.
Don't put that in the chat.
Hashtag West will suffice. If you hashtag West,
don't put that in the
will
chat.
Suffice. If you rocking with Ledge, that's All World. I need to see All World in the chat right now.
Why are y'all putting this in the chat?
We have a special guest today. And the guest needs to know which side y'all on.
No, he don't. Let's stop.
We talking about a battle rap legend.
That he is, yes.
Disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Geechee Gotti,
mm-hmm.
Rum Nitty,
yes sir.
Tay Rock,
yes sir.
Tay Shine,
okay.
JC,
that him too.
A Verb,
he's going down the whole resume. All right.
Nick.
All right.
We talk about legends, Ledge.
Yeah.
Okay. Why you? I hear you.
A Hall of Fame resume at that.
Indeed, I agree. Relax.
So when you introduce the guest, you gotta introduce him as the battle rap legend.
Okay.
The metaphor messiah.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
The Bar God.
All right, man. I got you.
I ain't got another intro with this. Nice. We talking about Danny motherfucking Myers in the building.
There we go.
Bar God with us, man. What's going on, Danny?
Or sometimes they just call me Danny. You know what I mean?
Look, you gotta listen. You gotta introduce a person right, man. You gotta introduce a person right.
That's right, Nico. Talk to him.
That's how That's how we do. Welcome to the show.
Your intro was in a parallel universe. That's why I wouldn't
talk to him. Talk to him.
Well, there we go.
Yeah,
man.
well. No, just happy to be part of the show, you know, for her first time on here. So
yeah,
let's rock out.
Yes, sir. And we got a lot of people showing you love in the chat. Shout out to Rain.
Oh yeah. Shake the
Rain,
chat.
Mo Bars. This is a women-friendly environment as well. 70% of the viewership is ran by the women. So shout out to the mamas, the D. Cheries, both of the Britneys, and the plethora of the women. So. Love it, and they all are big supporters and fans of you as well. So
I appreciate that.
Yeah, so we just wanted to talk about you. You got this event coming up this weekend. You will be in Cleveland. Shout out to Ref.
Well, we're actually, me and Ref and Fonz are gonna reschedule it.
Oh wait, what?
I was in a one-rounder with Gamble, and I, disappointed because just the material that I have for. You give me a guy named Gamble, it's just so much things I could do. But yeah, just unfortunate little setback. But we finna get it right back immediately. I actually had 2 battles this weekend that I had to push both of them back. So shout out to Jay Lopez out there in the mill, Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, yes.
I was going to Milwaukee, and then I was leaving straight from there to Cleveland, from Milwaukee to Cleveland. So I had 3 rounds with Jay Lopez, and both of these battles were actually already previously pushed back. You know what I'm saying? It just be little shit just be happening. But we, like Smack say, we will complete the objective.
Okay.
But shout out to Cleveland and Milwaukee. You know what I mean? I haven't performed in Cleveland ever, so actually I did. That was versus chess, but it wasn't on an actual Cleveland league.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be my first time, with a Cleveland ran league. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And Fonz wanted me out there for the All-Star weekend shit. So we just gotta push it back. But anyway, we gonna still make fireworks happen.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's what was going to go down. And like you said, it was going to be in the same building too, I believe, as the Born Legacy in Cleveland, Captivate. So
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you've been in familiar settings and all that.
Absolutely.
So it would have been dope. You got, like you said, J. Lopez is what, UBL, right? That's the league?
Right. Correct. Yep. J. Lopez, and he's fired. He's one of those guys that just never really got to where he should have got. You know what I'm saying? I feel like him and Piranha, two guys out of the Midwest that are tremendously talented, and they be having little stops and starts and little hiccups going on in their career. They didn't get to where, like, even let's say like where LL Cool G is, or a Bankhead, the other guys that rep the Midwest, that new Midwest movement. J. Lopez was one of the guys that I saw him versus Briggs Belvedere in Cleveland, as a matter of fact, during that PG. The day after I battled Chess, I believe it was. And I say, yo, this dude J. Lopez is wild. Like, he's different. He don't rap like nobody else. Like, you can't pinpoint, like he stole his style from somebody. No, he's super original, and we definitely gonna clash. It's gonna be one of them lyrical pin fests. You know what I mean? So
like that.
I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah.
But
I know. I like that a lot.
Yeah. So look forward to those. So we'll get the information out there as soon as possible. Probably by Monday, we'll have the new dates for everybody.
All right, that's a bet. Let me ask you this, because I ain't gonna lie, man. Champion of the year is I feel like every year you start off as the leader. Like you just came off of a nice, really dope performance versus Rock, and people are like, yo, what are you gonna do this year? And I want to know, is that still in your range? Is that still in the forefront of your mind, like getting champion of the year? And if so, does that play into how you book these battles, how you line these battles up scheduling wise?
I think I think you hit it right on the head. In terms of the scheduling and how I'm approaching, booking these battles is based on me with the intentions of getting champion of the year. Of course, I had the huge meltdown on Gnome versus Real Sick, which was so disappointing, not to just myself and him, but just the culture, because prior to Gnome, for one, I was like in the lead for champion of the year.
You were.
I had just 30 Suge, just 30 Arsenal, just 30 Kid Chaos and Drugs and Don Marino. I was just 30 and everybody. And so, but aside from the champion of the year aspect, it was me and Real Sick is just a dope matchup. So for me to just ruin that battle is like, all right, Danny, you went from like, it's crazy because I went from number one to like damn near not even, like, niggas didn't even mention me like no more to like after like the Jada Nightwing battle, which was crazy, by the way. Then me and Tink did the 2-on-2, then me and Aesop, then people really went back and started thinking about it, like, you know what? Yeah, he definitely lost that Real Sick battle, but then when you go back to me and Eaton Ness, me and Drake Dennis, me and Bill Collector, me and Suge, Arsenal, Kid Chaos, all that year, Meatrice, Kang, the one rounder with Kang, H&H Zeke, so many other battles that I had done. You look at it, it was like Danny actually went like 20-1 on the year.
Yeah, no, it was a body of work thing.
That was but that was like that one loss just dropped me out of it. Honestly, when I look at it, though, like, and I definitely was disappointed, but when I looked at it, I feel like even had I beat Real Sick, I probably wouldn't have won anyway, just because of strength of schedule. I'm looking at Geechee winning a tournament and then beating Lux. And I think that just kind of it's hard to just say, yo, well, Danny did beat Real Sick, and such is like, I don't know if I would have still won either. I probably would have got number 2.
I don't know. If you went under, because that's your only loss, you go undefeated.
Yeah, if I go undefeated,
battles.
I have an argument. Yeah, I got an argument. Yeah, I have an argument. But that's in a parallel universe now, because that's the Danny that won the battle with Real Sick, and now we're talking about this thing in a whole nother light. But for this year, yeah, you know, it's definitely like only I could beat me. You know what I mean? That's really how I look at these battles. Yeah. I feel only Danny can beat Danny. So as far as, you know, Surf gotta die. And, you know, Loaded Lux, he said that he was gonna be outside this year, and I'm looking for him. Where's he at?
We ain't seen him.
Where's he at?
He might still be in Harlem Hospital after the Gotti.
Giving beds. Giving beds out.
Nico, what are you doing? What are you doing? We ain't gonna
just naming locations. He could be at Starbucks. I don't know where he's at. I'm just saying. The man said Harlem Hospital giving beds out.
That nigga said he's just naming locations, right?
That's crazy.
But yeah, those are the plans. You know, me and Av, Surf, Lux, you know, that's pretty, you know, I would definitely like to take on an Iron Solomon or Ilmac. And so yeah, and speaking of Ilmac, me and him got some dope shit in the works as well. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, my year ain't gonna be as busy as last year. I did 21 battles last year. Like this year, I'm not gonna be doing that much.
Now, see, you said that the year prior to last, and you only took 2 less battles. So are we really getting? So now are we getting minimum battles, or are we still like around 18, 19?
Yeah, now like 18 this year instead of 20. nah, but look, check me out. Now, actually, I will. I'll probably be around 15. Now, when I'm looking at my but that's including small leagues and 1-rounders and shit like that. But as far as URL goes, you probably only see me 3 more times this year on URL.
So I know you get asked this a lot, but like this year, right? Because a lot of people always say for you to get certain battles, you should sit out a period of time, get Lux, sit out a period of time, get a Surf. Like, since I've watched you, you've never been built like I'm not sitting out to battle somebody. You either outside when I'm outside, or you just get it done when you get done. Like, is this the year where you like, okay, I'll take some time away and wait for a battle to build up, or are you like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, absolutely. I think you're right. You're right about what you said, but this is the year that I like. As far as URL goes, I'll be sitting out. I'll just chill until one of them come outside. You know what I mean? I already got something in the pipeline right now that's already locked in, so that's about to happen on URL. But after that, it's just chess moves. It's just like if I can't, or if this guy is ducking or running and he's not available, then I'm not available either. I'm a chill until they're ready to come outside. So, but in the meanwhile, I'll hit up a couple of small leagues and give them some incredible bars. But as far as URL goes, yeah, man. Because, I mean, at this point, you got to think about it. I've kind of battled, like, I've battled everybody. Like, who really is left for me other than the Mook, let's say, Mook, Serve, Lux, Solomon. I'm not necessarily interested in battling a Goods.
No?
No, I mean, he said that me and Good's been going back and forth for years, man. You know, I'll kick his ass, first of all. Let's just get that out the way. Wow. I will kick his ass for sure. You know, all that designer talk and the business and I make more money, that's not going to be. Like, he going to have to try to clown me. Oh, you don't make as much money. So fucking what? Like, let's rap. Hey, right, let's rap. He's like, Goods is not gonna out rap me, but that's not. I'm not necessarily pushing for that. Yeah. I probably would take a head Ice battle just cause, like, me and Ice, you know, I got to continue my King of Harlem storyline. So, you know, I felt like Ice, Mook, and Lux were the last 3. So, yeah, I got to knock them out the way. So I would take a head Ice battle, let's say on a super fight or something like that, but I mean, outside of them names, I don't really have nobody else to battle at really.
Okay. Realistically, you've been one of the guys. You do a lot of dope shit with lists, whether it's movies and all that, and you seem pretty, and you seem pretty objective on your own shit. Like you realistically, when you look at your career, whether your wins or losses, debatables, where do you rank yourself all time? Right as it stands right now, where do you rank yourself?
Damn, I've always said if I wasn't the GOAT, it was Verb. But as of recent years, I've really been looking at what Geechee Gotti has been able to do in a short period of time, and the resume he's built, and the classics that he's given us, and just the overall the no studio in the charity events, just everything, like the riot that he's doing with KP. I really look at it like, yo, Geechee could possibly be the GOAT of battle rap, bro. If it wasn't Verb or me, that's where I'm gonna put it. Like, that's top 3 to me.
Top 3 is you. You think it's you, Geechee? It's down to you, Geechee, and Verb.
Yeah, personal.
Your personal
yes.
3. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know it's just customary just to say Moog, Lugs, and a Hollow, but when you really look at how much work that we've put in, it's not even a contest. Like, for real. Like, and we respect the hip hop elders that paved the way for us. But when we took the torch, we ran with it and also paved ways for other motherfuckers to come behind us. So I'm not going to just automatically say Lux and Mook. I'm not doing that, because they, like, them coming outside once a year. Nigga, I'm outside damn near every week, for real. Like, I just was supposed to battle 2 times this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Like, I'm working, so I'll never put those guys ahead of me. And not just the work ethic that I bring, but just the quality of the material. Because it's not like I'm saying ABC 1, 2, 3. I'm actually saying retarded shit every fucking battle. Mm-hmm. No matter what league it is, no matter how much I got paid for it, I'm giving A1 work. So I just think with that and the consistency that me and Gotti have brought to the game, I think we in real conversation for GOAT talk, for real. So yeah, that's where I rank myself. Like, I would tell somebody I'm the GOAT for real. Like, for real. I gave them a shot. When Geechee was on his way up, I said, you know what? I see greatness and potential in this guy, this young man, and see the hunger. I'm gonna come out and give him a look. And he was knocking people's heads off left and right. And I'm like, damn, like this. When you look at me and Geechee's battle, even though it was one round, that was like the young bull really like trying to knock the old bull off of the mountain. Like, that man was not playing with me. Had he not had that stumble in his round, it's like some people might have called it for him to win. That's serious, bro. Like, that's how close that shit was. So, but again, it's me that's giving all these guys the look. So I think that's what gave me more of the GOAT crown, because, rest in peace, Young B. I came outside for him. Emerson Kennedy had just battled Pat Maine. Nobody even heard of Pat Maine in Utah. I saw something in Emerson Kennedy before anybody. I said, yeah, let's lock in. I remember that
A-Hat joint, yeah.
Emerson Kennedy, like I said, Bankhead's on his way up. Danny Myers comes to Milwaukee, gives Bankhead that look. Mac Myron was always nice, but it was me that helped Mac Myron get back to, where people was respecting him. Like, it was that battle. I could keep going, bro. How many other people, like, even just me and Nitty and, me and Diesel helping out Diesel, and me and West Coast Dread, bro. Like,
West Coast Dread. Shout out to West Coast Dread.
Let me tell people,
one of the most intense battles in battle rap history.
Shout out to West Coast Dread. That's Facebook 750 group shit. I remember that shit.
Check me out. And I've said this on record through my whole career. I've always said West Coast Dread was the toughest battle I ever been in, and toughest battle I ever will be in. Because of that Dread battle, it really made everything else after that like a no pressure situation for me. All these shit, niggas be barking on me and niggas be thinking they intense. I'm looking at these niggas like they're kittens and cotton balls. Because West Coast Dread is absolutely the scariest person you can literally stand in the ring from. Dead serious. Because for one, he's an animal for real. And in the ring, lyrically, he's incredible. And outside of the ring, he really like that. Like, I'm from where he from. We both from South Central, so I know that shit he was saying and shit he always talked about. He really lived that. He's an OG. So, like, that battle is what also molded me and make me more of an animal because I had to deal with that type of pressure. So when they talk about, oh, what you gonna do with Tay-Rock barking on you? I'm like, what? Tay-Rock? What? No, nigga, I battled West Coast Dread. And in fact, I believe that was his last battle. And the thing is, he was actually booked to battle Matt Hoffa right after that. And on I think it was LA Battlegrounds. And whatever happened, he had got that good ass job and was like peace and took care of his family. And I saluted him for that. But you know, we miss Dread. But yeah, bro, I be giving these guys those looks when they all have the capability of killing me. So I think that's why I be saying I'm really the GOAT, because I came outside for everybody, bro.
And traveled too. On the road. That's always important.
Roll warrior. You know, like battle steams in Brooklyn, Rex in Harlem.
Yeah, that road shit matters to me.
K-Shine in New York, Charlie Clips in New York. Rex, bro, I'm on the road with this shit. Jada Nightwing in Seattle, bro. Bankhead in Milwaukee, bro. I go today. This is why I be saying is if there is a GOAT, is me. But if I ain't gonna say me, is Geechee or Verb.
That's why I had Verb so high on my list for a long time, because he was always on the road and going to people's buildings, bro. Like
pulling up.
That shit is tough.
Danny, I gotta ask you something, man. Cause you know how I am, man. With I like to start shit, man. Listen, Traffic 3 weekend.
Go ahead.
There was 4 people rapping them. I wasn't rapping. There were 3 people rapping, but I was there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was The Spot.
Yeah. Shout out to The Spot.
Danny Myers.
Okay.
It was a Young Grizz.
Oh,
now, I remember a certain conversation. Now, see, this is 2017, Danny. So I remember stuff. Now, I remember you saying Grizz was the next in line for that Danny Myers Rick. You already said Geechee. You said Nitty. You named Emerson. You named all these people. But this is a new era of the West, and we got Grizz, we got Next, Real Name, Dev, Fate.
You know the thing is, out here. Again, I'll say this, man. I didn't took my share of lumps and bruises battling these young killers, man. You know, URL threw me they whole roster. They gave me Easy, Real Sick, Jerry West, Ace Amin. They gave Chess, Drugs, Take Don Marino. They threw their whole. My thing is, I wanted to open the doors to get the West Coast to the point it's at now. That was my original intent. And it was like, let me open the door, even if I have to battle my guys to get us noticed. We gonna do that. The door is open to where they don't have to, like, these guys, the Devs and the Fakes and the Next, these guys are great on their own right. They don't have to battle Danny Myers to validate their status or solidify how great they are. Like, they're great anyway. Like, they kind of put me in the gatekeeper position, where it's like, especially if you from the West, like with Hansel and Royalty and all these other guys that are amazing, it's like, yeah, you dope, but if you coming from the West, you gotta go see the bar guy to really know where you at with this battle rap shit. And it's like, nigga, I can't battle all these niggas, man. Like, why it gotta be me? Like, Geechee's like, tell Geechee to take Next and Dev.
Like, we Gotti and them. Gotti already battled Grizz. He battled Next. You know me?
Go get Emerson Kennedy. Go get motherfucking RX.
But they be saying your name though. They be saying you.
But Danny, know why they mention you though, because you are like in the West Coast. Even though they say Gotti is the face of battle rap, right? but the standard bearer for if I'm able to contend with this person, I'm ready for that next level.
I'm ready for the world.
Danny.
Right. Absolutely.
Like everybody, if you can contend with him,
you are the litmus
test.
test.
I don't even need you to win, but if you can, you can hold your own. Okay, you ready for that next tier competition?
I tell you what. I wouldn't necessarily do it this year. You know what I mean? Because I'm on a specific like certain mission this year. But as far as like giving all those guys that look, if that's what they really want, then yeah, I'll give them that rep for sure. But it'll be a next year thing. It wouldn't be this year. But yeah, man, because I put in my fair share of work of more than my fair share of giving guys opportunities to shine and reach another level. And again, at the time I was doing it, the West wasn't all the way on yet. Now we on, we really on. So it's like they don't got to do that. Like I feel like me and Geechee and B-Dot and Rum Nitty and Daylight, Disaster, The Source, Awkwards, Ilmac, Pass, we done put our time in to where it's like, let these guys kind of take the reins from here and run and keep this shit going. So them beat me up. Even one of them beat me up. It don't prove nothing because this is a longevity game. You know, this isn't the sprint. You beat Danny Myers, now you're the greatest in the world. No, nigga, because you didn't battle Big K. You didn't battle JC. You didn't battle Chiller. You didn't battle Excel. You didn't battle Joan I. You didn't battle Danger Zone. You didn't go battle Saint Mike out there. You didn't battle A Ward. You like so. Yeah. I done really put the work in, bro. So somebody beating me is like, yeah, that's a huge thing for them, even if it's on a personal level. But it don't prove to the battle rap world nothing, like for real. Like I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm in a position like let's just take Rex, T-Rex, right? Rex is kind of like solidified in his position, right? Yeah. So a win versus Rex today, you know what I'm saying? It won't hold as much as it would have back in 2011, 2012, right? Back when like you could beat Rex and niggas is like, okay, it's Rex. I'm not saying I'm Rex where you beat Danny, it don't matter. Like it do matter if you beat me because I'm unbeatable. You know what I mean? But again, it doesn't speak on your longevity. It's not gonna do nothing for your longevity. Like that's like the Al Bundy 4 touchdowns in one game moment. You know what I'm saying? You beat Danny Myers. You was a poke high, so it's like, nigga, what'd you do after Danny? Like, if you got to beat me, and then you got to go on to beat somebody else and keep it going for at least 2-3 years after that. Not that one moment. So, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm all for the smoke, man.
Shout out to Fade. I see Fade in here. He wants, he won't smoke with you.
Listen, man, I will take all of these guys, man. I will take all. But I will take Fade, Dev, Next, and me and Next was actually in the talks of setting up something for Sacramento. Actually, I was supposed to battle Next in Sacramento, so I don't know. Never called me back about it, but they were him and his investor was putting it together. But and another thing, me and Next was actually supposed to do the 2-on-2. So when me and Tink did our thing, because I've only done one, I did not know that my whole career. Yeah, that battle. Excuse me. That battle was supposed to be me and Next.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, me and Next. Yeah. So it was kind of like the old redhead nigga with the young son with the freckles, redhead, like the father and son combo type shit.
Yeah, we got a question for you from Rain. He says, "Who's Danny scoping out for Midnight Madness? Are you in the fray for that? Shit. Like, is that something you in part of that you partaking in?"
Well, yeah, I'm actually on Suge's team. What's your life like? I'm on that team. As far as potential matchups, I haven't gotten any offers at all. But I would take Surf. I would take Surf.
I was gonna ask you that. You beat me to it. I was gonna ask you, would you battle Surf on that, like in that type of setting, in that environment?
Yes. That's why I would actually probably prefer. Because that's really the gritty. If you really this like you say you are, bro, come to the dungeon with it. We don't gotta roll out the We don't gotta roll out the red carpet and be, oh, Summer Madness coming up. Danny Myers versus Suicide. Yeah, that's cool for the glitz and the glam. But I'm more of the let's take it in this dark, like dim lights, 50 niggas around, money on the floor. Though this is where your star power can't save you. If you gonna beat me, it's gonna be because you rap better and you was just a better MC. But in that environment, ain't no nigga in the world walking out of there versus me. You would probably have to get daylight. If I were to lose in that setting, the only nigga that has a chance would be daylight. Dead serious.
Damn, that's a bold statement, Danny.
Think about it. And you tell me. I want you to tell me. Bar for bar, rebuttal, freestyle, energy, performance, just creativity. What nigga is finna stand there and take that money from me off the fucking floor?
Daylight is definitely a possibility for sure. I do think Surf got some of the attributes to pull it off. I don't think it's a wash. I don't think you just dog washing them. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I don't know who else is like a part of it. But then you battled everybody. The guys that I would name, you already battled. Like A-Ward would be a possibility, but you battled him already. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Twerk.
Yeah, like
A-Ward.
Yeah, it's
hard.
You know
what though? I haven't battled Jack Boy Main, and Jack Boy is like king of the band or whatever. You know what I mean? He's king of the band. So in that dark environment, I think me and Jack Boy could produce a classic for real, because I get busy in them bands too, as y'all see. Y'all see me in there with Sharon, O-Red, who else I battled in Franchise. I get crazy in them band settings, so I feel like me and Jack Boy would be a nice little battle.
Damn, you and Jack, I ain't even think about
it. But could he win? No. That shit that's not gonna be good, nigga.
Damn, dog. I know you don't do his performance like that. They love that shit, dog.
I listen, I'm a fan. I fuck with Jack Boy, man, but ain't nobody beat me in that dark room, bro.
I don't know, man. I'm had to get Cal. What about Calico? Calico pop out.
Like, and you know, when I think back to Calico and Ill Will in that parking garage, that's Calico
classic.
Calico was scary.
Yeah,
Calico was scary in that setting.
Yeah, people don't remember. People don't know that he come from that type of environment.
But I do too. So that now what? You know, like we cancel it. You know, and I fuck with Detroit heavy.
Okay, I was about to say all right, yeah, he fuck with Detroit. I was about to say I ain't know. Right.
Oh no! I lived in Detroit. I stayed on the west side and the east side.
There we go.
State Fair, Omar on the east side, Dexter Davidson on the west side, bro.
Shit!
I'm one of them.
You? All right, damn, man, that's crazy.
I'm a Tony Island nigga.
I can't even talk crazy. This nigga from my area. This shit
crazy. Yeah. Come on, dog. Finko, Illinois. Let's talk Brightmoor. Let's talk, nigga. Listen, bro, I'm a Detroit nigga for real.
You just named spots that if you ain't from the city, you would never name those spots. So I know.
Yeah, I lived out there. How long you
was out there? Just
2-3 years.
Okay.
That's it. Shout out to my man Teddy Franchise. But anyway, yeah, me and Calico, in that dark setting. Hey, if he want it, tell him. Matter of fact, maybe I should tweet that out. Me and Calico.
You should.
In a Midnight Madness setting.
Yeah, throw out a Midnight Madness hit list with those names, with Surf,
Calico, Jack Boy.
Yeah.
Daylight.
I want to see that. I like that list. Yo, after your, because this guy right here, Nico, he watched the Rock battle. He said, Ledge.
I watched it.
Ledge. He watched it
several times. Several times actually.
He said, Ledge.
Yeah.
This shit a classic, man. Mm-hmm. I don't need time to deliberate. I don't need time to watch it or let it. It don't gotta age like wine and all that shit.
Some shit is just undeniable.
All right. Do you personally feel that way? And where do you rank it amongst your best performances? Where do you?
I definitely rank it up there with one of my best performances for sure. As far as a classic go, I didn't see it as a classic for real.
Okay.
Because I've seen Rock outside his third round. I've seen better Rocks. You know, like let's take him versus Chess, him versus Hollow. You know what I mean? Even his second round versus Twerk, like I didn't feel like he had one of them type of rounds for me in the 3 rounds that he did bring. But the energy was there, the gritty feel of just two guys who really don't fuck with each other. It's a classic in that sense of like how me and K-Shine really we didn't give a fuck about each other. It could have went left any second.
That's what I compare it to.
Right, yeah. Vibe. Yeah, so in that sense, yeah. But in terms of a bar for bar type of thing, no, I didn't think it was like super competitive bar for bar. You know, I thought like even like me and Danger Zone is like you come on, Nico, Traffic One. Like Danger Zone gave me a more of a lyrical fade, more of a B dot. You know, me in that ring with B dot. I've been in some real pressure situations in terms of the skill for skill. But yeah, I think that was in its own way. Yeah, that is a classic. And like you said, you don't got to let that shit age and all that shit. Like I think me and Rock set the tone for the rest of the year. For sure. So if niggas ain't, if the 2 MCs ain't on that level, it's kind of like it's a letdown. Because I mean, this is 2022. And we should be striving to be better than we've ever been. Like we got to keep growing just as artists and in our artistry. We got to be better than what we've been our last showing. So, and you know, me, I'm not trying to live off of like I said, the Al Bundy, I'm not trying to live off of a rock battle. Like I've had crazy battles before that. You know what I'm saying? Me and Chilla Jones, me and JC. I've got so many classics, bro. Like, I don't know, but yeah, I think everybody else that comes in that arena this year from here on out, they need to like strive to be on the level that me and Rock brought it. And Rock is, like I said, after the battle, they had tweeted out his 41 battles or some shit. Like they tweeted out the list of battles he's had on URL. And I was sitting there like, yo, this dude is like a GOAT, bro. Like, yeah, no, this dude is battle rap. He's battle rap. You look at the names on that 41 names. I was like, damn, it's crazy because I had battled like 36 of those names. So I'm sitting here like, well, damn, Danny, you kind of like you up there too. Like, don't shortchange yourself. Like, nigga, you battled the same niggas Rock battle. You know what I'm saying? Probably said 5 of them, but you know, I just really it didn't hit me till after the battle, because like, you know, I'm not starstruck. It's like, this is my op. Like, fuck this nigga. Like, we was about to fight the day before. So I don't give a fuck about this nigga's Tay-Rock. It didn't hit me that I battled Tay-Rock till after the battle. It was like, wait a minute. Wait, nigga, you just battled Tay-Rock, nigga. Like, Tay-Rock, nigga. Means like, something. This is Tay-Rock, nigga. I didn't look at it going into the battle at all. No, that I was so laser focused on killing this nigga, I didn't think about it that it was Tay-Rock. So
for sure. Shout out to Hansel. I see Hansel in the building. What up, man?
Shout out to him, man. I want to admit that I was hearing just so much about that Hansel's name. I was hearing his name from so many people, and I was like, who is this nigga? I'm asking people, hey, you heard it? They like, yeah, you ain't watched this nigga. I said, nah, I just ain't got time. I ain't checked it out yet, man.
Hey, Danny, I don't know if you agree with this, man, but I was talking to some people about like the New West, like Royalty. He remind me of a young Dre Vicious, and Hansel, the energy Hansel got, he remind me of a young Cali Smooth. Maybe not in terms of the lyrical ability, but that energy, the performance. Because you remember Cali Smooth pulled up, and it was a show. Like, he zero, you know what I'm saying? He was the whole battle. Facts. 0 to 100, he was on that. And I feel like Hansel got that. So I see some of like the New West that kind of got like archetypes of like the OGs who's already, you know what I'm saying, kind of paved the way for
and that's amazing. That's amazing, man. And it's good to see. I mean, you love to see it because it just shows that the work that we done put in, you know, whether you're Dre Vicious, whether you're Rum Nitty, we inspired other generations of guys that come after us and do their own thing and build their own legacies. And so, you know, once I watched Hansel, I watched one of them, I think it was versus League and some guy like that, and watched another one. I was like, wait a minute. who is this nigga? Like, Smack, who is this nigga? And it's like, this guy's amazing, bro. I'm like, yo, I was late. Because normally I'm up on everybody before everybody's up to get on the bandwagon and shit. Like, I be tweeting out names and people like, who's this nigga? Who's this nigga? And I'm like, don't trip. And then they blow up. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But this was the opposite. Like, this is the one where everybody was telling me about Hansel, and I just haven't watched him. No. So, you know, shout out to him.
Yeah, no,
definitely
a talent.
The West got a lot of new talent. Like, I got to shout out my guy Madman Leak. That's the battle him and Hansel had. That was a fire battle.
Okay, that's
and then my guy Justice. They both actually from Sacramento, Leak and Justice. You know what I'm saying? So they've been making some noise out here in the West. So now the West got a lot of new shooters, man.
Yeah. No, Danny Myers on Free Game would be crazy, by the way. Just that way they filmed that. That footage, the best. I told respect to URLs, respect to King of the Dot, all these high price filming crews. I don't know how they did it, but Free Game got the best looking footage in battle rap, and it's not even.
Wait. What's one of their battles?
Just watch next battled on there.
Young Grizz and Rubber Tongue.
Young Grizz and Rubber Tongue. Yeah, it looks like cinema.
Yeah.
It looks like when I first saw it.
Check it out.
When I first saw it,
they got a fire garage. They film it in. It's like, you know what I'm saying, right back to the essence. Yeah.
When I first saw it, I thought it was like what's that movie that Diz was in? I thought it was that. I thought I clicked on the wrong.
Oh, like he was on.
Body. I thought it was Body. I thought I was watching that joint. I'm like, is this a movie? What is this? A trailer? And they're like, no, this is an actual battle. I said, who is filming this shit? Shout out to Mango. They're a shooter. Y'all got an avocado, but then they got Mango. Shout out to Mango, the god that shoots film. That shit is incredible. Yeah, it's
amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tune in.
Hey, Danny. So I know, you know what I'm saying, over the years, man, you've given the culture a lot of scenarios, man. A lot of plots.
Oh yeah,
you know, it's always involving some billionaire or trillionaire.
I see that. Yeah,
the Danny Myers.
You know, if you win, you get chipped off a few mil, 100, 200, you get something like that. Right. But you lose, and man, you paying the price.
Yeah, I love them scenarios, man. I actually got some new ones I'm put on my Facebook later on tonight. But
look. I just on the fly, because I was like, Danny pulling up. I got a scenario for the bar guy.
Shit.
We gonna see if Danny Myers will really do one of these scenarios. I got one for you, man.
All right, let me see.
I wasn't even prepped for this. That's crazy.
So it's a person, right? You know what I'm saying? Call it God, whatever you want to call it. They say I can make all of this happen.
All right.
Snap my fingers on some Thanos shit. It's happening. Here it is. You win. Danny Myers wins. It's undeniable in the history of history that you're the GOAT of battle rap. There is not one person who says you're not the GOAT. Undeniably the GOAT. Everyone you ever wanted to 30, those are clear 30s. Clear 30s. Classics with everybody else. So everybody you ever wanted to really 30, those are 30s, and everybody else you battle, classics.
Okay.
What I gotta do?
Hold on, I got one more for you. This is on the winning side, the last one. You get to rewrite one life regret that you have. You can go back and change it and make it the way you want it.
Yeah, he really.
But if you lose,
he really thought about this shit. Look at him.
You'll never be able to create bars again. Your ability to create is gone. Clear losses in every debatable battle you've ever had. So any battle somebody says, no, that's a debatable, it's clear loss. You lose.
He really thought about this.
You have to relive the worst battle rap experience you ever had. Every day you have a battle. You have to relive this experience. And then last but not least, if you lose, Danny Myers, you have to. Once a year, every year, go back to the battle in which you felt like was your worst showing, your worst just everything.
I know he ain't
and
trying
you gotta
to
relive, and you gotta actively relive that once a year. So every year on your resume, you have that kind of battle and performance every year.
Shout out to Bill Murray and Groundhog
Yeah,
Day.
there's some
man.
groundhog shit for sure.
Listen, bro, you getting a dub. All you have to do is win a battle versus his pre-selected battle rap legend. That's it. You just gotta win a battle versus his selected battle rap legend. A legend of his choice, but you don't know who this legend is going into.
Go get him. Go get the nigga.
So you don't know who it is. You can't create no material to him.
Okay. Okay. I don't know who
he can he can get Lux. He can make you rematch Geeks.
It don't matter.
Get Arsenal, whoever.
That's whack though, because it's like, if let's say it's me and Geechee in the 3 rounds, I can't tailor nothing to him. I just gotta have random bars.
But if you win the battle, look how you rewrite history. You rewrite everything.
So who we gonna get? Who is? Tell me who's gonna be.
Let's just say for the sake of argument, he go and get the Lux that battled Hollow. The Lux that battled Hollow.
Well, I would have, like, not knowing who the hell it would be. That's how I would be writing. Like, I'm writing like it's Lux.
You just gotta write the best material. You the board guy. This is like
I would do that. I would do that. I would take that challenge. Because here's the thing: if it's Lux, I'm writing the level that it will take to beat him. If I got that level and then they bring me Goods or Arsenal or whoever, a celebrity or one of them like Kendrick Lamar or something, I'm gonna have the material needed to beat him.
I like that. Damn, that was like Nico. How long?
I'll take that. I'll take that challenge.
Nico, how long you sat at the crib and
I wrote it when we was right before we started the show. Because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, because you got to look at his scenarios. Danny be having a scenario where it's like, hey, if you win, you get $100 million. You get to bring all your homies home from jail or something, but then you lose, and it's like a deadly assassin gets to kill you any way they want. Plagues happen.
My favorite one ever was, would you fight 500 third graders at the same time?
At the same time.
And if you win, you get $5 million. You got to beat all of them. 500 kids rushing you at one time. And it's so funny because a lot of people think third graders and they're like, oh yeah, $5 million, hell yeah, knock all they little asses out, not knowing you're going to be killed in that situation.
Bro, you're gonna get tired after like 50.
You're gonna be tired. You're dead. Yeah. And I actually talked to a martial arts expert about this shit. It's funny as hell. He even was like, nah, bro, that's not possible. I can't do it. No one's going to beat all these kids, bro, rushing you, like, surrounded by 500 kids.
Yeah, not like how the movies where it'd be a whole bunch of them, but they all run up one at a time.
No, it's a circle. You're encircled by
people feel like they could just stiff arm the kids, like in a whole row, 300 Nico, just fall down. Nico, like, they're not falling down. They go.
Nico, how tall are you, dog? How tall are you?
6'7". I'm 6'7".
You're 6'7", right? 6'7", bro. Now, even at your height and the strength you have, the weight you have, you're able to get about 65 to 80 of them kids down, bro.
Danny, I'm not gonna lie. Out of shape I am right now, bro. I might stiff arm about 30 and be like, come on, man, leave me alone, man. It's good, man. We out of here, man. I ain't got time for this shit. Go on.
You're going to die, bro. Like, people don't understand this shit. They think it's easy, but yeah, that was one of my favorite ones. But right now, I'm doing the top 100 greatest hip hop verses of all time. So yeah,
verses?
I'm at number 20. Yeah, in rap music history. So I'm on that right now.
Where you at with it right now? What number you on right now?
Number 20, 22, 23. 22 was Pac's first verse off Hail Mary. I got Big Pun's verse from John Blaze. You know what I mean? I got Jay-Z's Dynasty intro on there.
Classic.
I got Black Thought. I got Black Thought Funk Master Flex freestyle on there. I got Papoose Alphabetical Slaughter on there. Yeah. I got Yuck Mouth's second verse off of City of Dope off his Thugged Out Adulation. Like I really dug deep for this shit, bro. Like I'm knowing my hip hop on
I
this.
think
You know what
I already think I know what's gonna be number. Well, what you?
Well, no. Actually, well, here's the thing. They're not listed in like they're listed by number, but they're not in order.
Okay.
Because it's so subjective. I mean, I've got
okay.
Inspector Deck's verse from Triumph on there. I Bomb Atomically. Like that has to be in one of the greatest verses of all time. I got Shauna's verse off of RPM with Twista.
Oh shit! I forgot about that song. Yeah.
Twista and Ludacris. Yeah, like she snapped
she
the fuck
smoked.
out on
Yeah,
it.
Shauna was dope.
I got Young Bugger from Psychodrama's first verse from Adrenaline Rush featuring Twista. That's on there.
Not the remix, the original.
The original. Okay. But either one works because the original was just as insane. So yeah, I'm doing that, and after that, I'm gonna do the top 10 list of niggas that destroyed every other MC they was on the song with. So, for example,
will that be in order?
That's probably gonna be in order.
Yeah,
and
that should be in order.
You look at let's take Cannabis on the song Desperados off the Firm album, and he was on there with fucking who was that? Nature, and he just completely washes these niggas.
Yeah, Kendrick
and it's
on
like,
Control.
Like nigga, certain situations where nigga just Jay-Z, Reservoir Dogs, and like I said, Sauce Money, the Locks, they all.
Well, I don't know Reservoir Dogs. I don't know. Jay's the GOAT to me, but I don't know if he I don't know. I don't know about that.
He watched them niggas, dog. I listen to these shits to make sure. Like, I don't want this to be my opinion. Like, this has to be.
Sauce Money got something to say about that, dog. No.
You know, that's the only dude on the song that I was going back and forth with because motherfuckers are sick. Don't think Sauce is shit. So many niggas on my nuts. I think I lost my dick.
Picture me falling off. I'm camera shy. Hammers fly. Might miss you, but your man's a die.
What's the difference? We got a spray off. Oh, what did he say? Murder the whole month of April just take May off.
Murder more hitless than Adolf.
Hey, he smashed.
No, dog.
But Jay-Z, what?
Popped
up in Atlanta. like Jay-Z watched them niggas. But anyway, that list, that's the next
we
list.
We just got real nerdy just now, but I'm a nerd. I don't apologize for that. That was
I'm a hip hop nerd, bro. I'm a video game nerd. I'm a cartoon nerd.
Bro. I see the people in the chat like, look at y'all go. Like, hey, when he in my wheelhouse. Don't come up here talking like 90s, early 2G, like hip. First of all, in my verse, Nas verbal intercourse, that's might be the bar for me. Like,
all right, I got you. That's
with Nas on verbal intercourse. That shit was crazy.
I had Big Pun watching everybody on John Blaze. Like, there's like Big Pun went and Nas verse was retarded. Nas verse, Raekwon verse was dope, but
Pun got that. Pun got that.
But
who got the best verse on Banned from TV?
Damn.
Let's do. See, we gonna get into a whole different.
Fuck that. Yeah, we'll save that for another time. Let me make my list.
Yeah, bro. We also see he gonna talk. You talk. Yeah, bro. No. So you got all these battles set up. That in your head that you say you would take. And somebody asked a question in the chat, which was a good question. I never asked anybody this really. Is there just absolutely one MC that you would just never battle for any reason? They don't have to be because they're trash, just because it can be just because, hey, we're too cool now.
Yeah.
Like any scenario with that.
Well, first of all, yeah. Well, yeah, I think two of them. I think Big Cannon was one of the people that I've said I would never battle because I just love the guy. We've been like brothers for a long time. We probably haven't spoken in a while, but it's not to where, fuck that nigga, I now want to battle him. Like, nah, Big Cannon is one of them. And Fats, Interstate Fats, that's the guy that, gave me the opportunity to come on AHAT and, showcase my talent. He booked me twice on AHAT, and I've been on ever since. So shout out to Interstate Fats. So those are two guys that I say I would never battle. But anybody else is kind of like fair game. You know what I mean? Like, fair game. Like,
Hey, Danny, you mentioned Big Cannon, man, and I this is actually a question I wanted to ask you too.
Yeah.
Now that it's been some time, it's in the history books. The writer's block legacy.
Yeah.
What is the legacy to you in your opinion? Like, how do you view the time period where writer's block was the powerhouse in battle rap? Like, how do you look at it now that you've had time to look back?
The Avengers, man. I didn't even need time to look back. Even then, I knew we was like the best collection of writers ever in the history of battle rap. You had Daylight, you had Danny Myers, you had JC, you had Rum Nitty, you had Big Kenny. I mean, you had 40 bars. Come on, bro. It wasn't like it was to the, you had Danger Zone and Chiller, bro. It's to the point where that shit just not fair, bro. It's not fair because I don't care who you go get. You can assemble Mook, Lugs, Hollow, whoever the fuck else. You're not. It's not the same on the scale, bro. We do the scale. It's not the same, and even to this day, there's never been a better collection of MCs. Maybe. The only thing I could say contends with that is LSC when we was doing Left Side Connection. You had Disaster, you had Illmac, you had Danny Myers, you got Daylight, you got Rum Nitty. It's like so. Like LSC is the only thing that could compete lyrically, but it was the same niggas.
Yeah.
From the other group.
And LSC, respectfully, that y'all wasn't really together. And like when y'all formed, y'all ain't really like
it was
together.
Just more of a move. Yeah, it was like a movement. So now you got EFB, you know, and I'm a part of that as well. So we got me and Geechee and Rum Nitty. It's the same niggas, you know, except you got Av, Miss Soul, Renee Brandon, Riggs. You got people like that are kind of new to the fold. You know what I'm saying? You know, every fucking bar, but you know, writer's block was just something that, and then we was battling each other too. So it wasn't like we just said, okay, we want Dot Mob, then we want all the New Jersey niggas, then we want to take on all the Chicago. Like we was battling each other, and out of that came a lot of crazy classes.
So that's the second part of this question, man. You do not have to order it because I know that's difficult. But I need the top 3 writer's block versus writer's block battles to Danny Myers. What are your top 3? What are your top 3? Because I'm telling you right now, one that's in my personal top 3, it's one of my favorites, is JC versus Big Cannon. That's forever a classic to me. That one's forever a classic.
Big Cannon whispers to me during his second round. He whispers back to me, so I'm about to just freestyle this whole second round. And when you hear when you listen to Big Cannon's second round, this man literally just freestyle his whole round versus JC of all people. It ain't like
to prove a point.
To prove a point. It's not like it was some random guy on a small league and like if you mess up and stumble and fumble with the freestyle, it really don't matter because it's this guy. No, nigga, you did that versus one of the most dangerous pins of all time.
It had haymakers in the freestyle round.
And it was haymaker in that shit. So it was like, I obviously see why you would pick that one. I'll put that up there as well. Of course, me and Chilla Jones, you know, on RBE was one of the craziest displays of writing. I mean, me and Chilla went to war. And then let me see. Let me see. Daylight and Danger Zone battle. Now who the fuck did he battle? Oh, I gotta go back and look. But those are 2 of the top. Yeah. I mean, this is so because there was so many of them. We was doing it like it was on like a month by month basis. It was like a writer's block battle, and it's crazy because those were the
JC
most.
Was one of those too.
Yeah.
Him and JC, him and Chilla was good too.
But me and JC was before we was even in a group. We wasn't writer's block. That was on the Big Cannon and Gracie's card out there in Chicago. So we wasn't no teammates then. So, but it's still writer's block versus writer's block because we wound up being on teams anyway.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, if that's the case, my favorite would be JC and Chilla because that's my favorite battle of all time. Like JC and Chilla.
Wow.
Yeah.
JC and Chilla.
Yeah, that's my favorite. My favorite. Time. That's I've watched that battle over 100 times. It's a battle that I watched the most in my whole life.
My personal favorite battle ever would probably be Lux versus Miles, man. And I like Rex and Young Ill. Like that. But the shit Lux was doing at that time during those days, that was amazing what Lux was doing. And the crazy thing is, Miles was saying some shit too. Prior to the choke, Miles was saying some nice shit, bro. So I really like that. But I like the setting, that gritty atmosphere, all the niggas in there and shit.
I love Black Star, man. I miss Black Star.
It was. I had the pleasure of being able to battle there before they closed down, man. And,
you were there like their last year, right? Or close to
the last year they was open. I think because I battled J Rail in there, and during my PG debut, as a matter of fact, I battled right there, and I battled somebody else in there, and they closed after that. But just to be able to, like, certain spots you want to battle in. There's for example, I never got a chance to battle at the Bunker when King of the Dot was doing the Bunker series, and I like that little small setting, and I didn't get a chance to do there. I mean, Danger Zone and QP had battled Daylight there, I believe. Quantum Physics, or no, it was Danger Zone versus Daylight. So I didn't get to battle there, but I was able to battle at the African Palace in St. Louis. I battled KD there, so that's a lot of the verbs and all that shit's battled out there. So some spots are legendary. Yeah,
absolutely. As a man who's battled everywhere, where's a place that you haven't battled? You mentioned a Bunker. Where's a place because I'm gonna be honest. I want to see you in England. I want to see you.
Yeah, that you took it. I literally was just about to say, I want to go to London. I want to go to the UK. So I was supposed to battle out there with Dialect. I think Organic had me battling Dialect. That was right before the Chilla battle, and I couldn't go because I couldn't get my passport in time. So Chilla took the battle. Chilla took the battle and battled him, and then came and battled me like a week later. So I remember Chilla always saying like, "Yo, I regret taking Dialect because I could have just spent more time focusing on me and you." He said he felt like he didn't perform to the best of his ability in our battle. And I understand it because he did take the Dialect battle that I was supposed to take.
And Dialect is nice too, so.
And he's nice, yeah. So I definitely want to battle in London and South Africa. They've been wanting me to come over there and battle in South Africa as well. So I'm like, me and Pat Stay originally were supposed to battle in Australia. This league down there in Australia was like, look, man, we about to drop y'all a bag to come out here and do it. And, I don't know what happened, but it fell through. So, I was like excited just to go to Australia. Like, fuck this Pat Stay battle, nigga. I want to go see the spiders and the kangaroos and all that shit out here. Like, what y'all eat out here? What kind of food y'all got? Like,
what league was that? Is that Rapids Full in Australia?
That was I don't remember the name of the league. That was so many years ago. They had hit me up about doing it. So yeah, but the UK definitely got to be on my bucket list to go out there and get him a show, whether it be versus Shoddy Horror. What's my man name?
Soul.
He's a puncher. No, Soul too, but not him. The puncher. He's a white boy puncher.
Bizzo Bond, the champion.
No.
So you got Shoddy, Bizzo, Briggs, Unanimous. You got him. You got Major Concerns.
The fuck is his damn name? He's a name too.
He's a name.
White boy puncher. He's so anyway, they wanted me to talk about me battling him out there. It'll hit me later. I'll probably tweet it to you. But.
Yeah, because like I'm pretty in tune with the cats over there. He said homeschool. Homeschool is definitely not from.
No, I nigga said homeschool.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. I haven't battled on iBattle. That's crazy. That I haven't battled.
Somebody is saying Gemini. Gemini. Is it him? Raptor. Gemini. They got Gemini, Raptor, or
Raptor. It's the other. Yes, close. We getting closer.
Gemini, Raptor.
It's not Gemini though. It's not Gemini.
Matter.
Nope.
Because I know Matter Fire.
The fuck is his name?
I'm gonna find his name out for sure before we end this show. Because that just. Go ahead, Nico.
Now, I just wanted to ask. I want to get Danny's opinion on this, man, because, like, in the last 4 years, like, at one time, the West hierarchy you always said it was Diz, Danny, Daylight.
Yeah.
The West hierarchy in the last 4 years has changed, though.
It's changed.
Completely changed. For
you
you
know what?
What is the hierarchy of the West right now? Like, if you looking at it, like where?
It's kind of
hard
for a while
it was
Geechee
Diz.
First. It's hard to not say Geechee first. Like right now, I mean, like, and that's me just giving it up to him. You know what I mean? Like for real. Like, you would kind of be like, you don't say Geechee first, but to me, it's still difficult for me to put myself or Geechee or Nitty or B Dot over Disaster and the Source. Like for me personally, it's like these are the guys that paved the way for us. You know, because for me it was Disaster and Daylight. I was like, damn, they opening the doors. I want to be like them dudes. Like I seen Daylight versus Philly Swain, and I was like, wait, we can rap like that over here, like, you know, that just Daylight opened my mind because he was on some, because like Philly Swain was on some like give me some space type of shit or don't touch me or something he said, and Daylight went right back in his face, didn't give a fuck. Like I remember that battle. It was like, damn, like this nigga Daylight kind of crazy, bro. Like, and because you know you got Awkwards and the Source, Illmac. And so it's kind of like the grind time style that kind of just started transitioning from the Rap Olympics and those times.
I remember that.
So they're coming from that era transitioning. And then when I see Daylight bring the street element into it, especially on the West, because he was the first person I saw bring the street element to it that I saw. So that's like, I looked up to him. So I was like, damn. I wanna be like this dude. So for me though, it still would be like Disaster and Awkwards, the Source, Illmac.
Yeah.
But and that's just me being super honorable and respecting their legacies. But if you really want to talk the work that's happening today, then I gotta say me and Geechee. I gotta go Geechee first, just because of his resume and the thing that 3 champion of the years, 3 champion of the nights, beating Lugs. It's just like.
But if you was given a lifetime achievement award, it would go to somebody of the older guard. You're saying?
I mean, because they was here before. It's like that. You can't even compete in that aspect. So you know, maybe one day Ansel or Royalty will be giving me the lifetime achievement award. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know, he don't battle no more, but I remember when Danny Myers was going crazy, and you know, we gonna get this is a Danny Myers award for the hardest working battler and all that shit. So you know, I think for to be like I said right now, Geechee, the hierarchy, Geechee, I'm gonna say Geechee and me. I'm gonna put myself right after Geechee Gotti, and then I'll say Nitty, third, B Dot, Daylight, Emerson, top 5 for me. Yeah, you know that. I mean, if we're taking out the gods like the Source and Disaster, Illmac.
Okay, I like that. That's about right. That's
hey, Danny.
Uh-oh.
You know me, man. I'm a little ignorant at times, man. So
a little.
I'm gonna give you opportunity, man. Listen.
A little ignorant.
What do you want?
Danny, look, you get to throw one thing in battle rap in this trash can here.
Okay.
There's one thing in battle rap. Anything battle rap later, you like, look, it has no parts in the culture. It gotta go in the trash. What you throwing away, Danny? What you throwing away?
Nigga, ducking.
Throw it away. Niggas ducking, throw it in the trash.
Yeah, we gotta, because that goes exactly directly against one of the cores of what it means to be an MC. Like when you y'all come on, bro, y'all from the golden era, bro. Like it was you had Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, LL Cool J, Kumo D. They was all talking. KRS-One. They was talking about, I'm the best MC. I got the freshest rhymes back when niggas were saying fresh. I got the freshest rhymes, the illest rhymes, and none of y'all can see me. That was the attitude. That's hip-hop attitude. So they were saying nobody's better than them. That was everybody's rhymes. Rakim, they was all saying, basically, y'all can't fuck with me.
Yeah,
so I come from that. Every fucking chance they got, I come from that. So to see it go in a direction where this is directly battling, and they were just saying that on the records, like just putting the message out there to whoever would bite and take the bait and try to call them out. We're in the actual battle rap arena where we're supposed to be battling.
Exactly.
So for you to duck wreck from somebody that's calling you out is crazy. That's parallel universe. It's like, nigga, you're a battle rapper. What do you mean you don't want to battle him? Because then if niggas be having excuses of, oh, I make way more money than him, and that's not beneficial to me to battle him. Like, what does that do for me? And it's like, nigga, what are you doing here then?
Yeah.
Who are you here to battle?
That's
so I think
response.
ducking is one of the worst things. You know, it's so much other shit that can go in the trash can. Bitch assness. You know what I'm saying? Like politics.
Hey, look.
Oh
we
my
can
God.
throw it away, Danny. We throw it all away.
There you go.
We can throw it all away.
The character.
You got bitch assness, politics. This is so much shit that can be thrown away. But yeah, ducking would probably be number one for me.
Ducking is how. Is it Georgie Roots from UK?
No.
Shocks the Rebel.
That was it. There you go.
Shocks.
That's him.
Yeah, Shocks the Rebel.
That's him.
There we go.
That's who it was. I was like, it was just like right there in my mind. Like, what is his name?
Shout to
Yeah,
Shocks.
they wanted me to battle Shocks. So
yeah, no Shocks.
Shocks or Shoddy Horror or Soul. Those are the three that. One of those names, I'm definitely gonna go out there and battle. So,
what about Tony? Tony D.
I'm not interested. I'm not interested in battling him.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, he said Ledge wasn't finna let that. No, because I was had to give my UK my passport back if I ain't get like I'm so invested in what they do over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So,
it was Shocks.
Shocks. Yeah. No. I'm from the city, man. West Side Detroit to be exact. When can we get you out here in Detroit for a battle?
Well. I'll tell you what. I remember. Shout out to Bills, Body Bag Battle League. Bills was actually going to throw. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that, but he was going to throw Motor City Mayhem 2 back in October, and me and Quest McCody were gonna be on the card in Detroit. So I don't know. Like they had, I think the Drake shit was coming up. The Drake card was coming up, and it was like, it's just. We don't got time to like the Drake card is gonna trump anything that happens in October,
as it should.
So you don't got no time to promote so they didn't do it, but that's still on the table. Me coming to Detroit, and that's crazy because I haven't battled. Like when I battled Detroit, I was battling Swan in the damn bars. I battled Swan in the Lush. The bar was called the Lush.
Yeah, I know about that. I know that spot very well.
Yeah. I battled him there and I lost. I lost to Swan. I felt like I robbed, but whatever. Mm-hmm. We was having a freestyle battle, but I battled a few guys out there, man, and I met Proof out there. Oh man, I got so much Detroit history. But anyway, I never had I haven't had no battles in Detroit never in my. That's crazy because I battled in Flint a few times, but that's not Detroit.
It ain't Detroit. It ain't,
I don't know if battling Quest with Cody is in Detroit is smart, but I'm the king of the pull-ups, bro. Yeah. I'm the king of the pull-ups, bro.
I mean, it ain't gotta be Quest. It's other people. We got other talent out here.
Who? Calico and Quest, bro. Like
Piranha out here.
That's my little bro. I probably wouldn't. I would, but I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to battle him. I want to see him.
Is he on that short list of people you wouldn't battle?
No. I didn't say I wouldn't. I just wouldn't want to. Like I really look at him as like my little bro for real.
Oh, that's
I want to battle. I want to battle somebody where I could go all out. I can say what the fuck I want to say and not give a fuck about you.
Gotcha.
Like I won't feel bad saying this. So even though me and Quest have a mutual respect for one another, that would be a battle where we ain't gonna pull no punches. So I would take that or Calico.
Yeah, we got to develop some more stars, man. That's what I'm gonna work on that out here.
That's true. That is true, man. That's true. I mean, after Shoddy P and Who else? Times, a few other guys that you can name, and they got crazy. They got Michigan. But I'm hyped, and I know about the Detroit scene. All the guys that came from Bar Wars, Alpha League.
Yeah.
But you talking about developing new stars?
Yeah. We on that. We working. I'm trying to. Somebody said get in the ring. Like, yo, listen. If I get in the ring, it's gonna be different. I'm gonna jump out the old bag with the old bag.
Yeah, get in the ring, man.
I mean, I battle Marv 1 as well. You know what I'm saying? Just on some No Country for Old Men type shit. Like we the OGs and this shit. Like, why not? Like,
yeah, shout out to Marv, man. That's and I'm not related to him, so y'all better quit playing, man. Even though I know people gonna call me Marv too. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna do. I fuck with him, but they ain't my cousin, all right. But no, we gonna pretty much just wrap things up there. But I definitely want to get you out here. I'm gonna talk to somebody. Shout out to Smo at Bar Wars. We gotta figure this out.
Yeah, that's my bro.
Get you out here.
My bro.
I will say though, for as much as we gotta work on things, I will say I do believe. Listen, the West. I've been on record. I'm not a hater. Y'all are the premier region right now in battle rap. Y'all are running shit hands down. But I think
tell him, Nico.
All right.
He ad-libbing.
Yeah.
Nico he like Future on the background.
Listen, man. They didn't want to hear about the West when I first started doing media, Danny. They told me get up out of here.
Right? I
remember. The fact that we running shit now, I love it.
Y'all did. I think the Midwest is 2. I think we're clear. I think there's the clearly number 1. I think that's clearly number 2, and I feel like the South and the East are fighting it out for wherever they 3 and 4 interchangeable. Where do you think how it pans out after you? Do you agree with that? Do you think the East is still number 2? Like region-wise, how are you ranking that?
The Midwest is number 2.
Okay, he said it profoundly too. Okay, I like that.
I mean, because I feel like when you talk about stars, then the East Coast got all the fucking stars. They got Surf, Slugs, Hollow, Rex, so many like Tay-Rock. But I'm talking about, for me, like the hungry, super hungry monsters, they're in the Midwest.
Yeah.
I also would like to see the Carolinas band together because they got a whole bunch of guys out there that are super dope.
Fire.
Yeah, the South and North, so they just need to band together. And like I said, I always said that they were on the cusp of becoming a premier region, but then they let the DMV area, when the Goonies and Ryder and them and all them start hollering at DMV shit, the our streets, my man Chitty Bang was on his way up, Strategize was on his way up, Riggs, they was doing their shit out of the Carolinas, and they let the DMV just take their shine and push them back. So now they're fighting to get that spot back with DG Piranha and Kid Chaos and all those guys. But I would like to see more South representation in battle rap.
Absolutely.
Houston, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, wherever, like y'all got guys. I would like to see Super Black get more plates. I would like to see some of the guys in Alabama, Mississippi, and shout out to my guy NASA. Shout out to Boss NASA, and all those guys in Tennessee, Arkansas, the Memphis area. Shout out to AC Dutch.
You battled Trax in a I remember. You co-signed Trax after he battled. Flacco L, and that was one of my favorite battles, bro. That Trax is nice.
I tell people that Trax versus Flacco L is one of the most lyrical battles I've ever heard, ever. Like, and it's so slept on.
That battle was incredible.
Shout out to Trax. I want to see Skates get more plates. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The South got some crazy ass MCs. So I think they should make a run this year and make their resurgence. I guess that's what you call it. Because you got the regulars, you got T-Top, you got Official, Chef Trez.
Yeah, Loso.
Loso, shout out to my man H.A. Double and Double Lim and all those guys in New Orleans. Sire, Hemi. Where's Stats G from? Stats G from like Houston, or he's from like?
I think like Houston or Dallas. He's in that area though.
I just want to see the South come up, man. You know what I mean? Of course, I don't want to see nobody overtake what the West is doing, but
no, for sure.
I want to see more of these guys.
But it's bound to happen though. It's bound to happen. All this
ain't about to happen nothing.
Right, because
it's in cycles. It's in cycles, man. It happens in cycles.
Even when like you gotta look at like our top 8, our top 10, we got another 10 or 15 that are just as dangerous on the come up on the West. So when you can name Daylight after you name Disaster and Danny Myers, and, Nitty and Geechee, and when you name all of them, then you get down, and then you still have Hanson, then you still got Royalty.
But the thing is, it's never about the talent. It's what made y'all who y'all are was the work ethic. So the talent can be there, but my thing is when it's their time to shine, can they be because I think people forget that y'all are professionals, like in every sense. Like it's not just what y'all put on paper. It's like how to conduct an interview, how to show up and be on time, how to be clean during your rounds. Like y'all are professionals at this that only a small percentage can do. So, like, I want to see them when they get that time. We're gonna see can they do more than just put some dope lyrics together. You know what I mean? So,
that's a fact. That's super important. It ain't just about what you wrote on the paper. It's about delivering and how you carry yourself in life and a bunch of other intangibles that
all type of shit. Like, look, I was here when I remember when the East was running shit, and I thought like, dog, they gonna run shit but they like perspectives change. Other regions evolve creatively. The fan base looks for different shit now. Like,
this happened in hip hop in general with the East, because of course that's the mecca, that's where the foundation, and we always we give them that. But then like New York, I said this in the Gueezy battle, like they kind of just lost their identity, and then you got like the music changed. The star players changed. There's just so many things that just changed from the East Coast. Absolutely. Of course, you got Jay, Nas, and Biggie, and all that, but the bar that they set with the lyricism is like very few, or if any, have reached that from the New York area. And even in battle rap, who are the newest stars from New York City? Outside of who?
He's talking about in actual hip hop or battle rap?
No, battle rap.
Oh, in battle rap.
I mean, Lou Castro.
Yep, that's one.
I can't really think of too many other ones from New York. I can't really. Think
from New York. That's
the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making. Is like, it's like the parallel universe. Like, y'all, this is where this shit is at. Like, bring some more stars other than Chess and Lou Castro. Like. Into the fold, like, and I'm pretty sure they got some cold guys that are hungry that need opportunities out that way. So I want to see some new New York MCs, not the same guys we've been seeing. Because like I said, the West, we got another 10.
Yeah.
That can step up. You know what I'm saying? We got a cold bench that can come off the bench and put up 25 points. Like New York City, after you name they starting 10, it's like then who you name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the crazy. That's crazy.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
Hey, Danny. I got a question for you, man. Listen, I'm not done with the theatrics, man. We having fun today, man. Danny here.
He got places. He got stuff to do, man. He got stuff to
on your career, man. You had a lot of battles.
He got stuff.
You have classics. You got debate. You got all that. But over the course of your career, you done killed the nigga or two in that ring. You done smoked the nigga in that ring. My question for you is, what's your favorite kill where you sent the nigga to this location? Who is currently in orbit out here that after the battle was over?
Oh, I know he ain't switch his background.
That nigga,
who is in orbit right now, Danny?
Another nigga's
your kill list is, what's the kill you go to? Like, man, that was the one where I sent.
I did a few niggas dirty, bro, man, and a few of them are guys that people are not familiar with. But first of all, Unique Bars soul is still floating somewhere in that background.
The no ma'am treatment?
The no ma'am treatment,
yeah. They don't know about the no ma'am treatment.
Get Unique Bars out of there. Oh my God. Shout out to my man King Corleone down there in Dallas, Texas, but his soul is still up there. Jose Cuervo from Memphis, his soul is still up there. it's a lot of niggas souls that Rex's career never was the same, bro. Like after I did that to Rex, bro, he never was Rex again, like for real. Like he's had some good showings here and there. He like him and T Top and him maybe he had a few moments with Easy Block Captain, but Rex never was Rex no more after I did that to him. So that's a fact. I done hurt niggas, bro. Like a lot of niggas. I really looked at. If I just go down the list, it's like, yeah, man, I done fucked some niggas up, and it's fucked up. Like even my second PG with Mark Minor.
I hope he wouldn't bring that up.
That nigga's like he finna forget.
Damn.
Move on, change subject.
Hold on.
No.
He brought him up. Hold on, we gotta get the graphic back. All right, Mike.
Yeah.
Graphic back.
Shout
But
out to Mark Minor, man.
Mark Minor never was on URL again after that, bro. Like he never came back to URL after that. Like that was it.
Shout out to Mark Minor, man.
Mark Minor had a one and done chance, bro, and I sent him to that background, and he didn't never recover.
Change your background back, man. I hate that background. Change that stupid ass background back, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I had to ask that question because sometimes I go back.
Nah,
I'm a person who watches like I have favorite rounds, right? Like, and one of my favorite rounds from you is that unique bars that battle.
Yeah.
Who watching them? All these kids. Who watching them? I'm just
watching them.
And he just attacking. I'm like, yo, what's going on with the no ma'am shirt? Like,
right, the no ma'am shirt. It's crazy. The boy, I'm about to do another one of them ladies dirty like this too. Like, they going. He going to announce it when he announced the battle, but. She got to get done. I do these women dirty, man. I talk crazy to Coffee Brown, and I was her first big look too. Coffee Brown. Who else?
Fire now. That was fire.
She fought, but then there's Beatrice. I talk crazy to Beatrice.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm mean. Listen, when it comes to the women, I'm foul, bro. I'm the worst nigga they can stand in front of, and so. Now this chick that like I said, they'll announce it soon.
Hold on.
I'm about to say to her is gonna be.
So you saying this? It got me thinking about something. Because Ledge, earlier in the conversation, he said something. He said I got a storyline, a King of Harlem storyline. Ice, Mook, and Lux.
Yeah.
There's a Queen of Harlem, Danny. I know y'all EFB, but there's a Queen of Harlem. She Danny Myers versus Miss Hustle. I wasn't gonna do it. But we talking about man versus woman action. I gotta ask.
Nah, it's not her. But she said also that she wouldn't battle me anyway. She's like, fuck that. Fuck that nigga.
No, they know.
But then
she
changed her
battle. Like y'all be talking to each other.
Look, she was on Angry Fan. We was on a live, and she said she would never battle me. And then she changed her tune. Tweeting Geechee Gotti like, yo, me and Danny on the riot. And I'm like, don't do this to yourself, homegirl. Don't play yourself. Like, listen, you're tall. You're going to tower over me. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me pull Nico out and dunk on your ass.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, was you ever at one of the events where Nico was battling? Like, what is your critiques on Nico as a battler?
Oh no, Nico got busy. Was that versus Kato's? Hold on.
Yeah, I battled Kato's.
If I recall.
You ever seen his work?
Yeah, I watched the battle. Yeah,
okay.
I like what Nico does. I haven't seen enough to where I could get let me see the do's and don'ts.
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, he's super good at this. He needs to work on this, and he's bad at that. I need another battle or two to really get a full bar god assessment of what he does well. But
that's crazy. Hey, I want to know, man, because motherfuckers I ain't gonna lie. They say you the bar god. They say you the best puncher, one of the best punchers in the game.
Okay.
And they said top. So we did the top 10 punchers, and you was on the list. But some of these names think they can punch better than you. I just want to see, what do you think of these guys who on this list?
Right, first of all, First of all, I took myself out of the punchers category years ago.
Okay.
Because people pigeonholed me and it was like, Danny, that's all you do is just a bunch of random punches and you're yelling, bar God, and you're just doing a bunch of energy, bar God, and you're just punching like random punches. You're not dope. And so that was one of the biggest main critiques of me when I first got on the scene, because they really didn't and the crazy part about that is when you go back to my earlier AHAB battles, even me versus P Money, I wasn't even punching. I was doing a lot of storytelling and shit. So I never was like a puncher for real. I could always punch, but I've shown, like with the B-Dot battle was where I said, let this be the turning point and show people that I don't just have to punch. I can do other shit. And I can talk to niggas. I can break down niggas. I can do angles. I can do storytelling. Nigga, I done created a parallel universe. I don't just punch. Because it was like me and Nitty. It was me, Nitty, and B Magic just going back and forth for that punch title. And I was like, you know what, man? Because once you're that, then you're that. You get what I'm saying? Like, bar God never meant punchline God. Bar God meant like the god of bars, any type of bar. Like the god of bars, whether it's storytelling bars, pain bars, life bars, punchline.
Now,
whatever.
people come at you about your setups, though. They say your setups ain't always the best. So can you still be the bar god if that's a critique of yours?
Here's the thing. All right, so I'll say this: there's gonna be a critique with any battle. Like, no, I don't think there is a perfect battle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you take even the great writers like Murder Mook, and they'll say he's boring. They'll say he's not exciting. They'll say, Mook done had some of the most boring battles we ever watched. You'll watch a Lux battle, niggas be like, yeah, but it's a lot of filler. He's not, he's not like he's building up. He's not, so it's a critique with every battler, and people was like, Danny, just say anything, just get to the bar, get to the punch.
Okay.
Like, my setups were trash. And it was like, I was saying, you guys not really paying attention. And listen. And show, I was like, just give me some examples of my horrible setups.
Well, Real Sick, did you see the one Real Sick said on here? He said the break spines at minimum.
I break spines at minimum. FaceTime continuum. These hands. But I don't know how that's so crazy. I don't know how that setup doesn't go with the punch, because I was talking about fighting. These hands, they break spines to minimum. They're like Einstein's theory, the way I space time and continuum. So the setup is about punching. And then the punch, the actual punch, the space-time continuum was I space-time and continue the punches. So how does the setup not work with the?
I guess he said no. I guess
like
so.
I said something about I pop wheelies on a bike, and these hands they space-time continuum like that. That's how that works.
No, so that's the misnomer, I guess. Real Sick. He was like, it's never that it doesn't apply to the punch. His critique was your setups are things that said that aren't naturally said in normal conversations.
I see what
he said. Like Danny would never be like about to scrap, about to be like, nigga, I'll break spine.
I'll break your spine to a minimum.
Like when you told Pat Stay, even though your height higher, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Higher. Yeah, your height.
That's one I hear get brought up a lot whenever they talk about this. They always bring up that one. I'm like, yeah, that is one.
You know what? But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Like, all the battle rappers have something that people was gonna say. You're not good at this. You're not good at punching, or your timing is off. You don't be rhyming all your syllables. It's so much shit with every battle rapper that I don't know who is perfect. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, y'all niggas get in here and write this shit and do it for 10 years at a high level, and you're gonna wind up saying some. You're gonna wind up saying some bullshit. We've all said some bullshit. Like,
listen. I know I done said some of my battles. I'm like, I probably could have just left that bar. I probably could have that one out. I know that.
Nigga, I said To this day I regret
I'll
the
make your kiddos leak.
Nah, the heterosexual the way I orchestrate your murder's what I orchestrate. Heterosexual
well. Yeah, that's crazy.
Orchestrate. So it's like,
who you say that against? I forgot about that.
I don't even know, my nigga, but damn, somebody just brought it up. Maybe Sharon had just said that. Something like, yeah, bro, like we done all said it. Now, hey, shut your ass up. Stop laughing.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. The one part I always remember you used to get flack for was that lima bean in a time machine.
No, but check me out though. I don't trip on lima bean in time machine part. I don't trip on that shit. It's a zany. That's the most science fiction shit. Yeah, I get it, bro. But nigga, I've heard worse shit. I've heard niggas say, like Dr. Seuss, I'll shoot this cat in the head. Come on, bro. At least try to be a little more creative. So lima being time shit, I'm at least trying to be creative. These niggas say, like Dr. Seuss, I'll shoot this cat in the head. This nigga Rex really said that to Disaster, and then Tay-Rock turned around and he said it to somebody. I'm like, what? You niggas really said cat in the head, bro? Okay, Murder Moot, more hypocritical than a dying hippopotamus.
That's the worst. That's the worst one ever right there. That one is the worst ever.
Keep it going like Daylight said.
Yeah, no, that's the worst.
Like Daylight said. Let's go to Loaded Lux. But what I do, this what he just said to Geechee Gotti. But I'm the shit, some of the shit, but what I do is so
he said it home. He said it against Verb too, but I'm gonna do my duty though, and people thought that shit was slick.
Dog. The nigga battled Charlie Clips and was doing the pizza said, but did y'all know? He literally said the pizza shit, the pizza bar, whatever. Then he said, did y'all know?
Yeah, the scheme, yeah.
What? So even the great Loaded Lux and Murder Moot have said some bullshit, bro. Like, we all done said some stupid shit, bro. Like,
but I guess the question was, do you regret any of them? Like, well, you just said, you just said,
only one I regret is orchestrate, and then I regret. But the thing is, but let me tell you something though. A lot of my
don't try to say that one.
Niggas said I'm trying to save it.
Don't try to save it. Don't do it, Danny. Don't do it.
He's trying.
He tried.
Just let it go.
He gonna find no. Make it make sense.
No. I'm not gonna make that.
Okay.
No, first of all, why doesn't the bar make sense?
It makes sense. Daddy. No, Daddy. No, don't do it. Oh my God.
Nah, Daddy, no, we're not doing that. Come on, man.
Hey, Nico. Hey, we got his hands when I see y'all niggas, dog.
It's all love and no.
His hands. Nah, niggas. His hands when I see y'all niggas.
Dog.
But listen, a lot of my punch style, all that shit, Jerry West and them started doing that shit after I had already laid the groundwork. And then Jerry West and them started punching in the style. Instead of just saying something like this, I twist your head like a Sprite can. I do this like that. I'll do sort of like in the simile shit.
Yeah.
I had like completely like abandoned that shit, and then me and Rum Nitty kind of advanced the actual art form of the punchline. Cause you like
I want to throw a name in there that needs to get credit for the evolution of punching too. That he don't get credit because he just was never consistent. Newborn. I thought Newborn was
Newborn.
I thought Newborn punching stuff. I thought Newborn punching was elite.
Heartless.
Black-hearted
Adonis.
Black-hearted. They don't know about him, Danny.
And Ty Law. Like these guys were trying to punch in a new way, like doing different things.
M City too.
M City's fire. So I just kind of like abandoned punching altogether. I just stopped punching. Last time I really went punch crazy was versus Mac Myron. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't even when you listen to the me versus Tay Rock, you don't hear Danny Myers in here doing a bunch of punchlines. Like I was doing shit that's just not done. Like literally. And I said, if it's war wage, these four walls gonna absorb pain. Like a smuggler's keys to toss in a duffel, I proceed with caution through a crawl space. Blood pours stains on my north face, while me and Jorge carve shapes and make sorbet out your whole brain with a sword blade of gourmet. Not be how y'all handle beef, but it's our way. Our clan's insane. This your last chance to plan to change or spend your lasting days hands and face in front of a candle flame trying to rebuke the view of your bitch moving stupid in the back because you can't stand the rain. Like I'm not even punching at the punchline shit is gone.
That's
rapping.
all rapping and that's sequence too.
Yeah, I'm doing sequences. I'm rapping. Yeah. You watch me versus Sharon. I'm not punching. I'm rapping versus Sharon, bro. Like at a level that niggas is not rapping at. Yeah. So it's like I let the punchline shit go. But as far as your list that you have, to get back to the original,
oh yeah,
you said there's some niggas that think they can punch better than me.
Yeah,
who would that be?
All right, so on my list, so I had you fourth on this list. I did this list maybe it was sometime last year. I had Rum, of course, as first.
Absolutely.
I had Av at 2.
Right.
And then ahead of you, barely, slightly, I had Fonz. I think Fonz.
But that's what these guys specialize
in. Yeah, that's why. That's what I was trying to tell Geechee. Geechee thought he should have been on the list. But I'm like, Geechee, I've seen you win battles without punching. So like,
without punching, right?
So
like me. But I will say, like, if I wanted to just zone and focus on just punching and not nothing else, then I would be the best. Because
really,
if I want to overtake Rum Nitty for this punch crown, then let me just show these niggas I literally can punch every fucking bar with.
You think you could? Shit. You think you could punch at the level that Rum could?
Yes, I was punching before Rum. Nigga, I was the nigga. Who y'all think they was talking about as the new puncher, nigga?
As the new one, but like
but not just the new punch, nigga. I was saying crazy.
But like
shit.
The flag bearer before Rum was Magic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before Magic, maybe Heartless Conceited and Heartless. Yeah, Conceited and Heartless. Why are you looking crazy? I said Conceited and Heartless.
Yeah.
Nigga, you're adding shit like, nigga, no. There was one person.
No, you got to give Heartless credit too. Conceited was that.
Listen, we give him credit that he was very talented in punchlines, but he didn't transcend the game with punchlines the way Conceited did.
Conceited had the stage.
Conceited made it possible to battle with punchlines on a big stage. Before there was nobody punching like that on big main stages.
But check me out. There
was nobody doing that.
Nico. You watch Heartless versus Beat Magic, and then you'll see
absolutely.
Heartless said when he said some meteorite. To this day, niggas have copied that meteorite fucking bar. I've seen at least 20, 30 other niggas say it after that. That's how monumental. That's how monumental that shit was.
Danny, I'm giving him credit as being a great puncher. He would be in the top 10 punchers list. What I'm saying is that when we talk about eras of who was this is how I always broke it down, right? For me, I started with Big L, rest in peace. That was always one of my favorite people. Big L.
And Big L face is tattooed. Yeah, his face is tattooed on my arm. Like that's how crazy.
Yeah. Damn, I ain't know that.
Big L was. I thought he was the best from New York during his time.
Absolutely. There's no question.
So it went from Big L to Cassidy. Then from Cassidy to Khan. Now, wherever after Khan, if you want to say it's B Magic, then from B Magic it goes to Nitty. I'm cool, but Conceited was the next after the Cassidy era of punching.
So Lloyd Banks.
What about Banks and Fab?
Jadakiss.
Okay, we talking about who gets their name stamped as that. There's niggas shooting threes before certain niggas who had their name stamped as they had three. I'm talking about who stamped it, who made it the.
I don't think I'm stamping Cass before.
We could do this on the level of being the star. I'm talking about who stamped the shit. If you were asking
now,
okay,
I'll give you that. No, you're correct. I'll give you that. I mean, especially in battle rap, Conceited definitely took that style. But if you ask Quantum Physics, man, like me and Quantum talk about the Sun, who originated the Suns and who originated the scheming and all that shit. It's a lot of shit Quantum probably don't get credit for, bro. And he'll tell you he probably was the nigga that was doing that shit, and he conceded that shit, like dead serious, like. So, but it ain't about who created. It's about
they gotta document that history, because that's almost like writer's block. Like they need somebody to document the history, because they was low key a writer's block before writer's block in their
the
era.
Sons.
You know
SONS, right,
so,
absolutely.
It, like, to me,
and even
like,
with the even with the niggas that wasn't is like AB Hoggish and Cocky. You know what I'm saying? Like them. You know,
I actually remember that name. Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, bro. These niggas was dope at that punching shit. So, but you said so you had me after Fonz.
Yeah, Fonz. Yeah.
Honestly though, to be honest, I wouldn't even care to even be on the list, period. Like, because I don't put myself in the punchers category no more.
Oh, okay.
So somebody says if somebody has a top 10 pin list, what's the lowest number you're willing to accept seeing your name on a top 10 all-time pin list?
Two. It's the only nigga I would put. And I wouldn't even put that. I mean, first of all, I'm one. That's when you talk about pins, and I can show you how I'm number one. I'm not gonna just say I can show and prove that I can show it. I can prove it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's serious.
Danny,
I created so much shit.
Come on, man.
I'm asking. If somebody had you at 2, how do you accept that one?
Now we're talking my world.
Let's go.
Like now for you, you said I would accept being 2, but it has to be a specific person.
It would be
accept being number 1. Like, who's the number 1?
If I were to say somebody was above me, it would be Daylight. Nobody else. You're not gonna say JC and Chilla. You're not gonna name none of these niggas. None of Iron Solomon. Bro, the shit I've done in battle rap, and it ain't even about the trends of me creating a parallel universe and then everybody's doing. It's not even about that. I'm talking about the time travel sequence I did versus quantum physics, which had never been done, never been attempted, and it landed and it worked. That's the genius in that, and I could read the raps right now. I set some shit up in the first round.
Yeah,
where it happened in the
verse
not that. I'm talking about verse quantum physics.
Yeah, no, I remember
when
that.
I set some shit up in the first round that happened in the past, and then in the third round you get to the future, and where at the spot I shot quantum physics and he died right there on the names where his mom and dad wrote their names in the wet cement years before when they first met, before they even had quantum physics. That time, the way those two connected, it never been done, bro. Fuck, let's move. Fuck that one. Let's go to Steams. My rounds versus Steam, my third round where I personified battle rap as a woman, and then Commons, I used to love her. I did in a battle rap form versus Steams. To this day, niggas just now caught up to that shit. Who am I versus drugs? I fucking personified the actual what drugs is and went into being drugs, being stashing tires and all that.
Yeah, you pulled the Nas. I gave you power. Yeah, I see what you did. I gave you
power. Yeah. So when you talk about the pen and the innovation and the creation and just being creative, doing new shit that's never been done, I'm number one. I'm number one in battle rap in history.
I always reference that B-Dot battle. Like, you started off your first round, the very first thing.
Sent my son to the store.
Yeah, and then the third round landed to go get the tips.
Bro, so when you talk about writers, I would never say nigga better than you. Never. But if I was to say whose pen is better than mine, I would be like, well, when you look at Daylight's 3 rounds versus Tay-Rock, or any Daylight rounds for real, then you're listening to a nigga do shit with words, and like he's doing more word play and doing a lot of things. But as far as like concepts and just creativity, I'm number one. Now, in terms of dealing with the words and mixing and twisting and mastering words and all that shit, Daylight is insane with that.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess when we're talking about pens, you might be higher on the creative side. But what about overall pens when it comes to if it was just on a sheet of paper and somebody read it?
I'm number one. Because even when you read a lot of this shit that Daylight doing, a lot of it is reaches. A lot of it is he's manipulating the sound of words to sound like something else. But when you read them on paper,
I think that's why
it don't sound nothing. It don't sound nothing alike.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That's why I would always, but that's why I would still have Lux. I feel like Lux.
Oh man,
that's why I want to ask.
I feel like Lux should. I feel like Lux should on paper reason.
What is it for you, Danny, that Lux does not do or has not done in his career?
A lot of
he
shit.
Shouldn't be regarded as the
a lot of shit. What? No, okay. What hasn't he done? What is he doing? What? No. The better question: what is he doing?
Yeah, we got him charged. Look at Nico.
What is he doing? And here's the thing, bro. I got a Lux quote on my arm. Bury me with my integrity. Lux said this in one of his freestyles. I'm not a Lux hater at all. This is Lux's bars on my arm, bro. Bury me with my integrity. He said that in the freestyle, tattooed it. So I'm a Lux fan. I just said Lux versus Miles was my favorite battle. I'm a Lux fan. But now when you really break it down, it's like, what is Lux doing in these battles versus Serve versus Geechee that separates him so far from B-Dot, JC, Chilla, Danny Myers, Rum Nitty, Daylight? Why is he up there?
So if you're talking about the last 2 years since 2020 to now,
yeah,
I give you I give you that. Now I'm asking in terms of if we go past the last two, I'm just asking about when he started getting that title. We're talking about Miles, and then after that point, he was always credited as the pin. Everybody wants to battle him. He's the legacy pin battle. He's always number one in that conversation. What was he missing in that time period? Like from Miles to say Bird?
He wasn't. In that Miles battle, he wasn't missing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even with the Calico battle, it was amazing. But again, that angle, that was a remake of Verb's third round for Hitman Holla.
I've always said that. Yeah.
The dad angle, it wasn't a super original. He put his own little spin on it, but that the source material came from Verb, bro. You know, I actually like Verb's pen better than Lux's. And niggas be like, nigga, you know what niggas will do with Verb? They'll say shit like, I wake niggas up early. I am a rooster. That is some shit he had said to Daylight, right? They're like, that was horrible. Of course. But again, like I said, we all said some bullshit. So, but let's not take away the shit that Verb did to Briz Rothstein and really break down how bad he really fucked Briz up. Even though New Jersey Twerk took the hoodie off, I'm over the body with the hoodie down versus Verb. Look at how Verb is rapping. The rapping that he's doing New Jersey Twerk in the first 2 rounds. Like, niggas has got, pay attention. Look how he did Head Ice. Verb can fucking rap, bro. When you talk about pen, he's not saying, like, and he's probably got some of the most quoted bars of all time. Like, he's got a lot of the great.
No, he definitely does.
As a matter of fact, but again, aside from that, Loaded Lux. I think because we put him on such a high pedestal, and I'm telling you, while I'm watching Lux battles, Daylight's texting me, "Yo, bro, this nigga is not like that, bro." And I'm like, damn, you watching this shit too? Like, he ain't, because we're looking at him as the guy we gotta beat, or we can't beat. We're like, but why is he that guy? And then we really looking at it and you realize this nigga is the Wizard of Oz. And I've been saying it for the last 6-7 years. I got a fucking documentary on it on my fucking YouTube channel, and I'm gonna repost it. But what I mean by this, it's the Wizard of Oz. It's the booming voice that controls all the land. But when you peel the fucking curtain back, it's just a regular dude, bro. It's a regular nigga right there that just had the aura, the mysticism surrounding him. And this is what he has. And couple that, now you take that, and then you couple that with some actual real-time craziness, like Midwest Miles in a Hollow to Don battle. That with the anticipation and this invisible aura we have of him is like, now this is why he's revered as that. But he gets in front of a Geechee Gotti, who didn't even have to be more lyrical than him, like clearly beat him. Now you can say Lux got the first round. I'd even say Lux rap better than Geechee all 3 rounds, but Geechee clearly won the battle. This nigga, you can even argue, had Sue Surf not choked that battle, he beats Lux. Because Surf has some fire shit. And Lux's material for Surf was he beat him 3-0. He beat him 3-0. He beat him bad as a matter of fact. But everybody agreed that that's probably 60% Lux. Like even to tell you that he didn't go all out. Because even he said it, Lux even said it in the battle. He said, I knew he was gonna do this when Surf was choking and shit. Like, I knew he was gonna do that. That's why I ain't even so Lux damn near just finished the rest. When they called time on him, he finished the rest of his first verse in the other verses. He didn't even give Surf all the shit he actually wrote for him. But how much of that shit is memorable? How much of that shit are you just randomly yelling while you're in the kitchen washing dishes? You're like, oh, I remember Lux said this to Surf. Nothing. You're not thinking about nothing he said to the nigga. It's a forgettable battle on both ends. But again, this is the almighty God. Go to him, Charlie Clips. It's like, again, that's where he's doing DiGiorno and all this shit. Debatable. Niggas had clips, niggas had lugs. He brings out the paperwork on his pops and all this shit. Fucking antic theatrics. Where are the mind-bending, crazy bars and verses and quotes? Now, he gives us a glimpse of it when he stands in front of Chess in a 2-on-2. He puts the gray hoodie on, said 38, gray tape around the third, banging like an 808. And he gets into that like 20 bars, and it's like, that's the motherfucking Lux I want to see for 3 whole rounds, not for 20 bars. That's the Lux we want to see. Nigga, hole in the desert like quicksand. Now let that sink in. Bro, where is that for 3 rounds? Because that's what you have to deliver when you're touted as the greatest of all time with that pen. Like, a nigga like Quantum Physics will tell you, nah, nigga, Lux can't fuck with me. JC will tell you, nah, Lux can't fuck with me. Rum Nitty will say, put that nigga in a small room with me. B-Dot will say, put that nigga on a rooftop with me and watch what happened to him. And the thing is, Lux he gotta beat one of us bad and make it to, I ain't talking about no debatable. He gotta really just clearly fuck one of us up and make an example out of one of us. Again, he's battling Verb. The whole crowd's chanting 3-0 for Verb.
That's true.
They're in favor of Verb. Even though he had that dope second round Verb. I mean, Lux's second round was dope. His third was trash. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas is chanting 3-0 for Verb, bro. This nigga Lux is not like that, bro. I feel honestly.
Say he's not like that anymore. Because at one point he was like that. But because that's
how many battles? How many battles?
I mean,
the Mook rematch.
That's the only dub.
The one he got 30 in. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about Hollow.
That's the only
one.
You're
talking about Hollow to Don, which is an all-time classic battle. We give him that. We had so I don't even got a hat on. Easily, right? And then Midwest Miles. Those are the 2 Lux showings to me that'll say, yo, this nigga is really that nigga. Like, for me, dead serious, like right now, and I love his mentality. I love his attitude about writing, about penmanship, about the work. But the results don't never really equal up to the shit he be talking.
I liked him in the Clips. I liked him in the Clips battle. I liked him in the first.
I'm not gonna lie, that Clips battle, man.
I liked him in the first battle versus Mook.
He said some crazy shit to Clips, especially his first round.
That don't get talked about enough.
Coming to win like Typhoon, High Noon. What do you say?
He had a lot in that Clips battle.
High Noon, Typhoon. Listen. And I seem like a Lux hater, like a motherfucker.
You are. Right? You looking bad right now, Daddy. Nah, bullshit.
Nah, but I'm speaking facts, bro. I'm saying you put Lux in there with me, you put him in there with Nitty or B-Dot or Daylight, and that's when we're going to find out if he is who y'all say he is.
In the field, raising on a nigga like dry prunes. That's the rest of that shit. That nigga. No. Lux that nigga, man. We ain't gonna.
Okay. Hold on, though. Now let me sum the rest of this up. Now, imagine Danny Myers only battling once a year, right? Now, I'm saying crazy shit every 2 weeks, bro. Like, we're dead serious. Every 2 fucking weeks, I'm saying retarded shit, bro. This man sits out for 8-9 months, and then he'll show up, and it's not like the God world-bending Hulk, world breaker Hulk shit that you should be saying if you was preparing for one nigga for 8 months. If I got a chance, nigga, I'll be writing this shit on a week's time, a couple days time. If it's a 1-rounder, nigga, I'm talking about on a week's time. I battled Kid Chaos, Arsenal, and Suge, and I wrote for them the Saturday before the battle. So I wrote Saturday and Sunday, 3 rounds, and then I practiced, memorized on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all of Saturday morning, and then went in and 30'd all the niggas. That's 7 days. That's 7 days from the time of me writing to the time of me getting on stage, getting mic'd up. 7 days, and I'm 30 niggas, right? I'm talking about legends like Arsenal and Suge and the best new writer with Kid Chaos. I'm beating the shit out of niggas that started last year. So now you telling me if you gave me 8 months for one nigga, there's gonna be a hole in the ground where that nigga was standing, and a tree is gonna grow in that spot. That's how crazy I'm gonna destroy a nigga if I got 8 months. I'm doing this shit to niggas on 7 days.
I want to see them battle.
So,
now. I want to see.
I want to see. Can I ask a question?
I want to see this battle. I want to see them battle.
Like, okay, Danny, you battling once a year, but you get the call and the battle's in like 2 months. Like, do you think Lux and these niggas be writing the whole year round up until their next point, or do you feel like they write?
Clearly not. Clearly not. Because if you let's say I got the call in January to battle a nigga, right? And the battle is gonna be October. I'm not writing in January. I might start putting ideas in little skeleton bars that I'll flesh out later. But I ain't gonna just write 1, 2, 3 rounds. I got my 3 rounds ready in January. Because by the time October comes, I done wrap this shit so much. It's like it's whack to me. And my mind, so much shit done happen in the world that I could incorporate in this shit. So I understand that a nigga will get the battle, but ain't gonna start really writing until like maybe the month before or a couple weeks before. And that clearly was the case, even with the surfing and Lux, because Lux didn't give you a 8-month preparation, 3 rounds for in that surf battle, bro.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So of course I see what you're saying.
It's just an all-time list. It's an all-time list.
There's no reason he should be stumbling. Now, if Danny Myers stumbles and choke, Danny just battled the week before, or Danny just battled the night before. Like, if I'm stumbling and choking, right? Lux will go in there and he's stumbling with Geechee, and he's like, damn, what the fuck happened? And like, it's like, nigga, you didn't just battle Calico 30 days prior. Like, you wasn't battling. You had time to get prepared, and you're still be having little stumbles and shit. They even saved him in the 2-on-2 with him and Hollow battle.
No, somebody was in the crowd. Somebody was in the crowd with the camera. Yeah, I saw that. I was there. I saw that.
Yeah, stop that shit. Stop that shit.
Somebody was there, dog. I know for a fact. I know for a fact. I was there. I got word.
Tired of you niggas.
This is legend. Yeah, exactly. I got word.
Man. Somebody was in the video.
Said, hey, yo, stop recording.
Somebody was in the
Stop
video.
Recording.
I had a friend in the video who told me, like, yeah, no, somebody was flashing shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, that's crazy.
I don't care what happened. Lux was that bought him some time, bro. That bought him some time. He don't know what's the next. Lux got a stumbling problem. Let's keep it real. He's choke prone, bro. Like, put it like this. If Lux battled the same schedule I battled, listen, if he battled every beach like me, Lux is not gonna be able to give you 3 all new original rounds clean too, by the way, without fucking up somewhere in them battles. Dead serious, because he's just not built like that. I do this. It's so when Danny chokes, it's like, damn, what the fuck happened? I choked like 4 or 5 times out of 100 and some battles, man. And each one of those was late prep, like last minute writing, like, yeah, or just, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't like I was ready 2 weeks ago, and then I just forgot, I just blanked out on stage. Even with the Real Sick battle, I wrote my 3rd round for Real Sick like a few hours before I even got on the stage, bro. So when I didn't even rap my 3rd for Real Sick, it's because I knew I was gonna say like 4 bars and choke. So I was like, man, let's just get out of here. Right? He won. Shit, I'm not finna.
Hey, wait.
I say that to say. No, go ahead.
No, because Cause listen, I'm never going. Cause listen. First of all, just like how he had the whole little moon and stars, I sent you packing after that battle. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, you way down on the list. Now champion of the year is done. I was like, Danny, cause I was like, this is cause I said I was like, this might be Danny's year. This might be Danny's year because you always start off on a crazy run. But man, when that battle was announced with you and Shotgun Suge, and I was like, he gonna fuck Suge up. But I was like, wait a second. Mm-hmm. Don't he battle Sick the week after? And I put the tweet out. And they was like, hey, man, it was KG the Poet. Shout out to KG the Poet. I think he was the first one to respond. Like, oh, man, this battle was a reschedule. Because I believe you and Suge was rescheduled.
Yeah, it was. Because Suge didn't show up when we were supposed to do it.
Right. And so Danny was like, so KG would say, hey, man, don't worry about this. This is like he been had these bars for Suge. Everybody tweeted me, attacking me. Like, yo, this. I'm like, bro, I'm not worried about the Suge battle. I'm
worried about the real Sick battle.
I'm worried about how this cuts into the time preparing for Sick. Because one, he's the more dangerous op, and two, to me, writing is like, listen, I never want to downplay writing for your opponent, but writing is writing. Preparation is a whole separate, like
a whole nother thing.
Right.
It's a whole nother thing.
So to hear you say it, and I'm glad that's why we need the people on the show instead of just always analyzing and breaking it down. That's why I be wanting y'all here. Like, so for you to say that it makes way more sense to me. I didn't know that you put something together kind of in the third round, just whatever. I thought you had all your material for Sick and it was just a preparation thing.
Nah, during the week that I was prepping for real Sick, the social workers popped up at my house talking about, oh, your kids didn't take these amount of pills that we want them to take, and so we're taking them out of the home. And they took me and the kids out of the home. So that fucked my head up, and then we was going back and forth to court that whole week.
So real life shit.
Yeah, so I should have just canceled the battle. That would have been a better thing. They'd have been like, damn, Danny gets his first home and he cancels it. Yeah, because I mean, your kid's coming for anything. But I was like, man, I don't want to rob of an opportunity, and I don't want to rob myself of an opportunity from being on home. And I'm like, I could do this shit. I could push through. I could get it done. And I thought I could. It was the kids and the social worker, that evil ass bitch. Good thing she's out of here. But that was really why I fucked up versus Real Sick. And the thing is, the rounds that I had for Real Sick were definitely gonna win the battle. The round I question is the third. I'm like, if he's gonna win a round, it could be this third, but the second round, there was absolutely the first and second, there's no way he can win these rounds. Absolutely. I still know that to this day. Like, even when you watch the battle, you'll see, like, niggas was like, Danny, you could have stopped right here at this point in your first round and won the round. You had already won the first round, like, halfway into your round. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I fucked it up, and I just fucked it up for myself. So it was like, it wasn't the material.
Right.
And again, I always felt bad because when, as an MC, you'll take a win, however it comes. A win is a win. And whether you edged him out, whether you 3-0 the nigga body bag, or whether he just choked, whatever, a win is a win. But in a battle of that magnitude versus somebody like me that's well respected in the culture, Real Sick doesn't want a win over me like that. That's like if I get loaded Lux, and then Lux chokes all 3 rounds, and then I win. I was like, I don't, as an MC, it don't do nothing. I don't feel like I damn near be like, nah, bro, let's run that back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I won. I'm not gonna get on Twitter and be like, I told all y'all niggas, don't get Nico, don't get everybody. Everybody like doubted me. I'm not gonna do that because it's like he choked. So it's almost like an asterisk right there. Like, yeah, but if he doesn't choke, you might not win that battle. So I don't want to live with that type of win. Real Sick don't want to live with that type of victory. Because it's like, it's nothing to brag. It's nothing to brag about, even though it's not his fault. He did his job. He's like, hey, they paid me to rap 3 rounds. I did my job. It ain't on me. He wasn't ready. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? Take my win away because of that? No, so I always felt, and as an MC, I know how he feels about that battle. So you know, will we run it back? Be like, we could. That could happen, you know. But as far as Loaded Lux goes, bro, I'm just saying, let me ask you this. Let me ask both y'all this. Who got more crazy bars out here? Loaded Lux or Rum Nitty?
Crazier, well, Rum off of sheer volume, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Who got more crazier quotes in classics? Danny Myers and Loaded Lux.
Again, I mean, the volume ain't there for Lux in any of these scenarios.
In the scenarios, okay, consistency, Geechee Gotti or Loaded Lux. Here's the thing: when you crown somebody goats and gods and this shit, it has to be by the niggas that's actually putting the work in, not a nigga that paved the way and is highly skilled and then just pops up whenever you feel like it. Versus niggas that's really laying the groundwork and changing the whole perception of a region, like how me and Geechee and Nitty did it for the West. You talking about goats and gods? Then these are the niggas. Like the newer niggas that's gonna come up now, Geechee Gotti would be one of their mooks. Like the way Mook was for us when they on this Mount Rushmore, this proverbial Mount Rushmore. You got Geechee and Lux up there. I mean Lux and Mook and Hollow Don and T-Rex, right?
Mm-hmm.
T-Rex, yeah. So them 4 names. It's interchangeable because you can put Verb up there, you put Disaster up there, but regardless, like we are them niggas now for this era. Because the niggas that's coming up, they not looking up to Lux and Mook. They only really respect niggas because we respect them niggas.